Hi guys, it's Solomon here. Welcome back to the Mastering Binance Futures Trading course. In this video, I'm going to explain the difference between cross margin and isolated margin for you because this forms the basics and the foundation of your trading experience. Selecting the right margin will help you a lot in making profit in the futures market, and when you make mistake in selecting the wrong margin, you probably may get burned because of lack of experience in that area. So I'll be going right to my screen to show you exactly the difference, and then you select the right one that will suit you according to how you understand it. And then guys, if you're joining us for the first time, you probably have not watched the first and the second video because this is actually the third video of this course. I'm taking time to help the beginner trader understand how the futures market operates and how you can start out until you reach a professional level in your trading experience. It is important that you watch the first and the second video because that will help you to know exactly how the futures market operates. So let me go right into my screen right now to show you everything that you need to know. And then guys, make sure you subscribe if you find this video really helpful because I'll be sharing more and more content for you to have the right knowledge and be able to trade in the crypto space. So let's get right into it. So welcome here to my screen guys. Remember I told you that whenever you want to trade the futures market, you're being presented with just two kinds of margin, which will make a decision based on your discretion and what you really want the market to do. So these are the types of margin you have. You have the isolated margin and then you have the cross margin. These are very complicated terms if you're a beginner in the futures trading space, and that is exactly why I want to explain this to you. So looking at this, you have a definition right below it that you can check and try to understand it. But more than this, I just want to show you how practically this will affect your account if you don't know how to select it. So basically, whenever you're selecting the cross margin, you're actually telling Binance that I have a balance right here. You can see available balance is 43 USDT, and then I'm entering a trade, and then this trade I'm giving them access to use every available balance here to keep me in the market, whether the market is going in my direction or it is going against me. So usually when you enter a trade, if you are buying from here, you are expecting it to go up, and then if you are selling from here, you are expecting it to go down. But if you are buying from here and it keeps going down, usually you are losing money, and then that money you're losing at some point it gets exhausted. That is what we call the liquidation point. That is when you will no longer be in the market. The system will just automatically remove you in the trade. Then if you have available balance enough here, let's say you have $20,000, it will keep going down. As long as your available balance is enough to keep you in the market, you will be in the market because you have selected cross margin. So it will use all your available balance to maintain you in the market. So liquidation comes when the amount is no longer enough to keep you in that particular trade. But for safety purposes, that is why we have the isolated, because most people will be emotional in trading. As a beginner, I would recommend you use the isolated because there is a lot of emotional vacillation in that, so that you will be able to cut down your losses when you enter a trade. So the isolated is there for you to select a certain percentage of your available balance right here to be able to enter a trade, and then whenever that percentage is no longer enough to keep you in the market, you get liquidated. And this is how it is practically. I have $42 in my available balance right here. You can see 42.35 USDT. And then if I want to enter a trade right here, this is BTC against USDT perpetual. If I want to enter a trade, I usually will select a certain percentage of this money. Let's say I want to select just 20% of it. Let me bring it to 20%. The 20% of this is $7. You can see it here, 7.52 USDT. Right now, I can enter the trade, and then whenever this trade goes against me to this level, I get liquidated. This is basically what isolated margin gives you. You will get liquidated. Just the $7 will be taken out of your balance, not the entire balance. But if you did not select the isolated margin, you will definitely lose more than just the $7. Let's say you enter a trade, for example, let me bring a horizontal line right here. You enter a trade right here. Let me just adjust it a bit. So you enter a trade right here, and then you put your stop loss down here. Let me take a horizontal line again. I put my stop loss right here, or this is where I'm supposed to get liquidated. Then I have my take profit right up here. Let me go to horizontal line. I take profit right up here. So I'm expecting this market to go up when I'm buying. If I click on this and then go to brush, I will be able to write with this, I guess. So you're expecting it to go up, right? Let me change the color to green. So this is when I will start making profit. But if for any reason this begins to go down, so usually this is where I'm supposed to be out of the market to get liquidated. That means my amount is no longer enough to keep me in the market, but because I'm using the cross margin, it will keep using the balance that is here until the balance here is completely exhausted. So this is basically what cross margin and isolated margin means in a practical market. So I hope this video is well explained, and I believe you'll be able to take trades with informed decision. So I believe this video has been very well explained. So whenever you're entering a trade, make sure you select the right margin and then you select the right leverage so that you will not get liquidated and lose more than you can afford. Then guys, if you have not watched the rest of the video, this is actually the fourth video in the mastering Binance futures trading course that I've created for the beginner trader. This is give you an elaborate understanding of how the futures market works across any kind of exchanges out there. So go ahead and watch every single video right here. We're in the fourth lesson right now. You can see it. This is the fourth lesson. Make sure you subscribe and also share this video with your friends, with your colleague. In the next video, I will take mastering candlesticks, and then we'll go ahead to the next videos until we reach the 20th video. So go ahead and click on this video displayed on your screen and watch the next video. Thank you for watching.